Welcome to day number 3 of my little Pat McGrath Lab series I'm running currently here on my channel. If you are new to my channel or new to this series, I am going to be completing a very everyday, simple, wearable makeup look using all of my Pat McGrath Labs palettes. I have 14 in total, so that will be 14 days of looks in total. Today we have Subversive, which I won't lie, I personally find Subversive one of the most challenging for a very everyday, neutral, or not even neutral, but just an everyday kind of softer, simpler look. So we'll see what we come up with this little lady today. I am going to actually, so if you're new to these videos, apologies. I normally do the eye look and then speed through my base makeup, but today I'm going to do that in reverse. I'm going to do my base makeup as a speed through first, and then we will come together and do the eye look. I will try and remember to put timestamps in just in case though, just in case you don't want to see the base makeup. But that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and get started. Now you know the deal. Before we do, let's go ahead and do the YouTubey things. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's get into it. So base makeup is all on. All of the products that I use on my face will be linked in the description box like normal if you're interested. And let's go ahead and move on to these eyes. So this is the Rare Beauty Eye Primer. And I'm just priming the lids. We're dipping into the Subversive palette. Now the Subversive palette for me personally doesn't have a light enough transition shade that I kind of like to use. You obviously can use whichever shade you like. You can use a bronzer for this step. You can use any neutral shade you have for this step. You can really do whatever you like. I'm going to take Subliminal and take the transition shade out of Subliminal. I'm going to take my Refa 16. I'm just going to lightly pop this through the crease just to kind of lay some initial shadow down that's not like too dark, because that dark brown in Subversive is it's just a little bit much for me, really, for the first shade, to be honest. I will just, while I'm here, take a Refa 13 and just run that underneath the lower lash line, because we all know that's what I'm going to do, don't we? So I just finally hit pan! Can you see this? That is pan. I finally hit pan on a Pat McGrath Labs shadow. If you have been around here and been watching my Pat videos for a long time, you know that I use this transition shade from Subliminal pretty much in nearly every single look. It's like it is my favorite transition shade of all time out of any shadow or brand, and I have been so close to hitting pan, and I finally hit pan. Success, success. I mean, obviously that's just like one shadow out of the millions that I own, but still, it's been a long time coming. Let's take my Refa number 14, and we are going to go into this dark brown shadow here now and just use this to deepen the crease up. Now you can skip this step completely if you find this step to be add too much darkness to the eye. It's like a bit too glam for you. You could just again, pop whatever transition shade you use. You can use a lighter hand than I am. You can really just tailor these kinds of steps to just like whatever your preference is. For me, the everyday looks, really, they're kind of my mood on the day, to be fair. I'm just dipping back into that subliminal shadow, sorry. Just to kind of blend that darker brown out a little bit and tailor it. And that's the thing, is you can get a lighter shadow and kind of go over that dark brown as well. But yeah, I just really tailor these to my mood on the day and just how I'm feeling. And sometimes I do like to go a bit glamour for work, and then sometimes I like to just put a one and done shadow on, you know, that kind of jazz. So just tailor them to how you're feeling and what you feel personally comfortable with. I am so excited that I hit pan on that shadow. And then, sorry, while I'm here, I'll also just take a little bit of that dark brown and run it underneath the lower lash line. Now, I am actually working today, but I'm working from home, so do I wear makeup for my work from home days? Yes, most days, because I like to put my makeup on in the morning. I'm gonna take my Pat McGrath Labs Intensify stick and just pop this on for the metallic. The other thing that I find with like everyday wearable makeup is once you've got an eyeshadow shape that you are comfortable with, that you think looks good, you can really just tailor it with any single eyeshadow palette. So for example, the look that I'm doing today, you will know, is nothing revolutionary. It's a light shade through the crease, a darker shade to add some dimension, and then we're gonna pop a metallic on in the middle. I do this really quite a lot. It's really not revolutionary in any way. But with all of your palettes, if you kind of know that this looks good for you and you wanna wake up in the morning and not think about what you're doing, and just pick up a palette and go, then you know, okay, light transition shade or even bronzer through the transition shade, darker one to deepen it up, or not even if you don't want to, and then just pick a color of metallic and pop it on the eyes if you want to add a bit of sparkle. So that's kind of really all I do every day. Now I'm actually going to dip into this gold shadow right here from Subversive. I would normally, to be fair, probably actually go on with this pink and put it all over the lid, but I know yesterday I did a pink look. The other look I might do is this dark chocolate brown if I was feeling a little bit more glammy. But if I'm trying to keep the look a little bit lighter and softer, then it would be this gold or this pink, and I did pink yesterday, so we're gonna do gold. And also, I always just use these shadows, these gold shadows on the end here in my pat palettes as inner corner highlights, and I've never ever just popped them onto the lid like this, so we're gonna do that and see how we go. This look today is gonna be very, very basic and boring, so I'm sorry if you're like, wow. But that is kind of also this series, to just create it looks that are very simple. You don't have to think about, very fuss-free, and you can still use your pat palettes to kind of just get it out the door, you know? Dipping back into my Rapha 14, I'm just going to dip a little bit back into that brown shadow. I'll just marry that into the outer corners here. Just remember to use a light hand. If you wanted to, the other thing you could do is take the black shadow and you could deepen this outer corner up a little bit, or you could even add just a really soft little wing with that black. But I am not going to do that today. I kind of want to keep this here, I'm pretty sure. I might actually just take a little touch of this shadow right here. I'm just going to tap that. It's just not quite what I'm looking for. Yeah, that's a little bit better. See how it's just added a little extra oomph. But you obviously could skip that step completely as well. And then for the inner corner, I might just take a little bit of that one as well. Just pop just a little bit. I don't sometimes do an inner corner, or quite often I won't do an inner corner on the everyday generally. Just depends on really how I'm feeling. If I wasn't working from home and I was going into the office, I would put this Charlotte Tilbury liner. I would put the black eyeliner on my top waterline and the champagne color on the bottom waterline. But I am working from home, so I don't really want to do that extra step today. So I'm just going to pop my mascaras on. I'm just going to mix the Victoria Beckham Clean Lash and the Lash Snack from Item Beauty. I have been really liking using this Lash Snack as like a extra little oomph, and these are both tubing mascaras, which I love for the everyday as well because they're easier to get off at the end of the day. So I'm gonna put these mascaras on and then we're gonna come back and do lips. Moving on to lips. Now this is where you can really tailor this occasion to suit yourself as well. You could just wear a gloss, you could put a very neutral lip on, you could go bright bold red, you could really do whatever you like. I'm gonna try this combo. I don't know if it's gonna look good, we'll see how we go. So this is the Tom Ford Lip Sculptor Crayon in the shade Bait, and I'm just gonna line my lips with this. And then I'm gonna take this Tom Ford lipstick in the shade Modern Love. And I'm not sure if this is gonna look good, but I really wanna wear it, so let's see how we go. I think that's actually looking not too bad. So I'm also just gonna take my Fenty Beauty Cream Gloss Bomb in Fenty Glow. Just pop it over the top. Yeah, actually, I really am quite liking that. Then I just need a touch more blush. Let's be real here. I just need a touch more. This is Desert Orchid, by the way. So let's zoom you guys back so you can see the finished look. This is the finished makeup look. What do you guys think? I really feel like this just came together so well. I really feel like the lip has just added an extra little bit of oomph, but the eyes are just so soft and natural and just very chic. Like no matter what lip, you could literally pair pretty much any single lip with this look and it would just look very chic and put together, and that's what I'm here for on a work day especially. And overall this look was really quick and simple and easy to put together, so hopefully you guys kind of got some tips or found like just a little bit of inspo in there or something, or just had a nice time with me. But anyway, that is day 3 of my wearable Pat McGrath Labs looks series. I have no idea what I'm calling this yet, can you tell? But yeah, hopefully you found it interesting in some way, shape or form. Let me know your thoughts down below on the look and if it's something that you would wear. If you're watching till this point, you're an absolute legend. I appreciate you so much. If you haven't already, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. It helps my channel out so much, and we are so close to 5K. And also, I hope that you have an amazing day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time. Bye!